There was a actor. You put him into practical use, like as soon as he's finished, he started doing what the steps.
I think it was a producer, they produced a movie, the one from ARC.
Right,
Yeah. Y le mi career to help out people kind of create recommendations.
Crazy how. And that's a trip, cause there's still, that book is still out, people all around the world, man. He didn't charge it for free. Just information.
That's big.
Saturday mornings and
Green coffee. I remember when I was first starting to go in India, there were places like this that people were smoking inside. Oh yeah, that's all they did, smoke cigarettes and drink coffee. Yes, I remember they don't make a weed. Well, then they stopped. I went to like 2 or 3 of those meetings, and all the other meetings that were just every band and art, they had their. It was one should bring the little things. Oh, they're kind of coming back. Now that they're the same. It's like a fresh built each other. I think also.
Hello.
I found out about it. What's your name? Pop one in and I asked the boss, I asked him just the boss. Every time I get a break, it's a smoke. I taste the nicotine. And I get that little feeling. That little thing. So I don't have to smoke the cigarette.
you guys have 13 sweet? Hey, who's my brother?
More like.
I used to be thanks.
He goes down between the cracks.
I've never lived in that.
That's before,
6 or 7 years.
No, Sean was got a big mouth, brother. Don't kill yourself, Ron. Don't kill yourself thinking about it. No, seriously. Yes, long time. You get right.
yeah, share mine.
Yeah, this is my second time here in recovery. Trying to never successfully compete. Because you gotta keep it all that. Huh? I'm having I was cooking. Look, this one. Yeah. This is my second. Yeah, I was like, hold on, everybody saying my story, y'all got something now, and I was thinking so long, but then I come back to it because of these now that. Yeah, I mean, go for the people good. I'm going also, Can you go back home?
I just heard last week. Yeah, so I work at the farmhouse now. I was saying I work over there. When the counselor. Yeah. Yeah, he ended up walking away. Yeah, he was here. He graduated in December. So when I heard he walked away. Yeah, that's right. I've been looking for him. I didn't see him. Yeah, you know, I mean, okay, yeah, please do. All right, appreciate you.
He told me one time to talk about in the elevator. Hey, bro, sitting around.
Yeah. I don't know where.
Good luck.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you see me up on RBH soon after this.
Okay.
October 17th is my graduation day.
You know, one day at a time, that's all I can do.
I'm here because they threw me out.
Yeah.
Right? Trying to go. So I had your extensions and everything.
All right, guys, let's start the second half of the meeting with the serenity prayer. Let's bring it in. All right. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. All right. So we have a special treat with us tonight. We have Rombert, who is our main speaker. Let's give Rombert a big round of applause. Come on up.
Thank you. Clyde, you hearing me okay? Yeah. All right. Good evening, everybody. Right. Yes, of course. Yes. I was told to prepare for a 10-minute speech, and now I've learned that I'll be the main speaker for tonight. So yes, it's making me a bit nervous. So I remember my professor once told us, if ever you have trouble, you have nervousness, just imagine everybody in the audience naked. And looking at you guys, it's not looking good. Yeah. So with that, yes, my name's Rombert, and I'm an addict, and I almost died from it. Last week, Monday, was my 3-year anniversary. So, if there's three things I want you to remember in my short speech about me. First, somebody loves you. It may sound corny, but yes, somebody, if not in this earth, someone from above, looks out for you. Second, recovery is not a straight line. Some people will have to try several more times, but important thing is never to give up, right? And third, uh, keeping sober will be a lifelong fight for most of us. So, with that said, I'm gonna tell you about my story. Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Let me see. All right, that
Yes.
should do it.
Thank you.
Better?
Okay. All right. Like, let me repeat those three things that I said. Somebody up there loves you. Second, recovery is not a straight line. Third, you will have to fight for your sobriety for the rest of your lives. So, having said that, let's go to my story. Before COVID, I was a, thank you, sir. I was a shipping manager for a handbags company. This is in Vernon. And when COVID hit, I lost that job. So I had to stay home, unemployed, broke. And just about that time, I was starting, I guess, my midlife crisis. In contrast, my family, my siblings, I have 6 siblings. Most are in healthcare. A sister is a doctor, 3 nurses, one IT guy working for United Insurance. One sister is a marketer for a home health and hospice. So they're all in healthcare. While I was at home wallowing in self-pity, self-doubt, my siblings were doing well. They were earning a lot of money, right, during COVID. And more importantly than that, they were fulfilled in what they were doing. They were happy with what they were doing. So while I was at home, I started using more and more meth. I was spending more and more time in the bathroom. And this went on progressively for the 2 year period. And my wife would later tell me that I completely transformed. I became quick to anger. I was paranoid. And worst of all, I no longer showered. And yeah, she remembers that. And yeah, she reminds me of that always. So I got worse and worse, and I can't hide it no more. Good thing, my family, they did an intervention. They convinced me to go to seek help. I agreed, and I went to this place in Agua Dulce. It was a private place, a bit expensive, and my siblings helped pay for it. And the program there is very similar to what we have here. We had groups, and two things that I distinctly remember is the LBN there was like really supportive, and yeah, he kind of like inspired me later on. And also the therapist was really somebody who was able to coax out my self-doubt, sort out my issues. I didn't even realize that I had childhood traumas that I was carrying over to the adulthood. So in a way, she laid out the foundation for me believing in myself again. So after I completed the program, I entered nursing school. And not to brag, I did very well in school. I graduated with cum laude honors. And if I end my story here, people would say, good comeback story, bro, right? But it gets me to my second point. Recovery is not a straight line. And I was like in third month of my nursing school, and an old dealer called me. And he was telling me, I have a good deal for you. At this point, I was like, confident. I was like complacent, right? I felt like, what's one time gonna hurt, right? That was what I was thinking. I was no longer attending meetings, and yeah, I felt I got it. I got this. And it turned out the stuff that I bought from him had so much fentanyl in it. And when I used that stuff, I was able to drive to school. When I got to the parking area, as I stepped out my car, I collapsed. So I actually overdosed, and it triggered a cardiac issue that I didn't know I had then. So luckily for me, all my classmates were at the area and they saw me, and we just had CPR training. So they actually started taking care of me and the defibrillator. So all these things happened from the parking lot up to the ER. It took 38 minutes to revive me. And it was so bad that when my family came to the hospital, they were met by the chaplain because the doctors thought I would not make it. And later on, they did tell me that if I did survive, I would likely be a vegetable because of the loss of oxygen for a long, long time, right? But for some reason, I did survive. And when I woke up, I was able to recognize everybody. All my limbs were still working. And yeah, my cardiac doctor calls me Miracle Boy every time he sees me now. So that's what happened. And then gets me to the third point. And it's still related to the second point, right? That recovery is an ongoing fight. I've realized after what happened to me that should have kept attending meetings, and I should have totally cut off communication with all people who influence you with a drug lifestyle, especially your dealers. If you can, take them, get a new phone. Totally cut off communication, even if they are loved ones, right? If they're not willing to change, you have to cut them off because it's so tempting. It's so easy to get tempted. And next point is, excuse me, I have to drink water. You have to find something fulfilling to do, because as we know, drugs gives us a thrill, right? And it's hard to get a substitute for that. But if you can find something that is fulfilling for you, in my case, I've decided to go into the nursing profession, and I specifically look for a way to get into substance use disorder. And I'm so lucky to be able to work at Fred Brown. And by helping taking care of people like me, I'm also making sure that I don't relapse. So I guess I didn't feel much of the time, but yes, I hope you learned something from me. Again, the three things that I said is someone loves you. Second, recovery is not a straight line. And third, you have to keep fighting to keep sober. Thank you.
Good job, Faya.
Thanks, Robert. All right. So, let's go ahead and do milestones. Shannon, you want to come up and do chips, please?
Shannon Attic. Here at Fred Brown Recovery Services, we like to give out chips for various lengths of clean time, starting with the newcomer. Anybody with 29 days or less, please come up and take a chip.
You guys. Say your name, darling.
Oh, my name is Christopher.
That's right. Danny.
Any more newcomers?
They're on their way.
How about 30 days? 60 days? 90 days?
My name's Richard and I have 140 days.
60 days. Next week I have 9.
All right, how about 6 months? 9 months? Any 18 months? All right. To show the newcomers that our program works, will everybody with 1 year or more raise their hands? All right. And we do celebrate birthdays on the last Tuesday of the month, but like you said, this not gonna happen this week, next week? Yes. So, but in the future, if anybody has a birthday in each month, please let us know, and we'll make sure we get some going for you on your birthday.
That's right.
And thank you for letting me be of service.
Before we have a special speaker tonight, but before we do that, Curtis, you want to come on up and do the treasury report for us? Bring your purse up. Curtis is excited. He's got a new commitment and a new bag.
That's right, Curtis.
I gotta do the manly walk.
First.
Curtis, I'm a grateful addict. So last week I believe we had a balance of 123.40. Today we brought in 22.50, and that left us with a balance of 145.90. Thank you. Enjoyed it. Huh? And the report cards is right here. So you sign. Don't sell it.
Thanks, Curtis, or lose them. And then where'd Rob go? Okay, so, there's Rob. Rob is going to come on up. Let's give Rob a big hand
Woo. I wasn't ready for this, but this is what we do. I am Rob. I'm a crackhead, I'm an alcoholic, and I'm whatever else is in your pocket. To share my experience, strength, and hope, man, I'm a real one. I'm a real one. To piggyback on Robert, I did not have a straight line. I've been to 10 treatment centers. And also to piggyback on what he said, don't ever give up. There's a saying in meetings, keep coming back. Right? And thank God that I heard that. And I kept coming back, man. I kept coming back. I kept trying. And for the longest, I felt like a failure. Like, I can't do this. I didn't really put it together until I got to Fred Brown. I'd had some clean and sober time. I almost got to 2 years once. I took a 2-year cake that was dirty, and had to apologize to every meeting that I went to and took a dirty cake. I have a sponsor. My clean date is August 3rd, 2022. My sponsor is Jimmy A. My home group is 185 Big Book Study, the black print. I've been with my sponsor for 11 years, and he knows me. He knows who I am. He knows what I'm about. He knows most of my dark secrets, and the ones that he doesn't know, somebody else does. Somebody else does. All right, because the cliche that secrets will kill you. They will. They will. So I just want to give you guys a few nuggets before I sit down. All right. You're dealing with a killer and a taker, and it's vicious. Some of you know what I'm talking about. Probably most of you. It's a threefold disease. All right. There's a mental obsession. There's an allergy of the body. And then there's a spiritual malady that goes with that. Right. And if you're not quite sure what a spiritual malady is, it's you're not in tune with God or your higher power, whatever you choose that to be. I choose to call mine God. Okay? I'm not religious at all. At all. But I'm spiritual than a mug. I don't do this. I don't do this. Okay? I'll tell you this story, and it never, ever changes. Never. I lived it. I got in an argument. I'll just tell you from the beginning. I was going to work. It was Monday morning. I got 2 hours rest from Friday night. I got 2 hours rest. I got no sleep. I'm driving into work. I told you I had some clean time before. So I said the third step prayer, right? God, I offer myself to you to build with me and to do with me as you will. Relieve me of the bondage of myself that I may better do your will. Take away my difficulties, that victory over them may bear witness to those I would help of your love, your power, and your way of life. May I do your will always, right? I say that prayer. And then something came over me and I said, God, please reveal to me what I need to know to stop doing this. Because I don't want to do it no more. And I get to work. I have an argument with my boss. He said some things to me you can't say. And I walked off my job. And when I got out of the truck, we were riding to work together. When I got out of the truck, I'm walking down the street. I got my bag in my hand. I don't know what I'm going to do. I didn't know what I was going to do. So I'm walking down the street and I chuckle a little bit, right? I giggle to myself a little bit and I say, okay, God, you got jokes, right? See, because I realized at that point that I had to ask God to reveal to me what I need to know to stop doing this, right? And God told me. He told me. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to get away from this motherfucker. That's what the first thing we're going to do, Rob. I'm going to have him say something to you where you will not go back. So I'm walking down the street and I chuckle a little bit. Okay, I see you, right? I see you, I see what you did. And at that moment, I threw my bag down, man, I surrendered. I threw my hands in the air. I said, okay, God, I'm all yours. Tell me what to say and show me what to do. I'm taking a leap of faith. I need you to show me what you can do through me. Through me. Because I'm hard-headed, man. I'm hard-headed. And just because I see it in you don't mean it is him. So I needed him to show what he could do through me. And I hear distinctive, keep that pipe out your mouth and I got you. Huh. I said, what? Say it again. He said, keep that pipe out your mouth and I got you. And I lost my shit, man. I'm standing on San Bernardino Boulevard in West Covina with my hands in the air at 9 o'clock in the morning, crying like a baby. It's a busy street, San Bernardino, man. I know they were looking at me like, this motherfucker's on a good one. Right? And I realized at that moment later, not right then, but later on, that he cleansed me, man. He cleansed me. It all left, right? And it's funny, man, because after I got done crying, I laughed. I laughed like, this shit felt so good, man. Shit felt so good because I knew it was over. As long as I didn't put that pipe in my mouth again, man. That's all. He made it so simple. He made it so simple for me. Right? Don't put that pipe in your mouth and I got you. And here's the kicker. I believed him. I believed him. I ain't got loaded in 4+ years. I could stop, but I could never stay stopped. Right? I'm sure the majority of us out here have experienced that. We stop, but I picked that motherfucker back up. Whether it's because of her or him, he did, he said, she said, they did. Those are all lies. The mental obsession, told me, let's go get one. And I bought the lie. See, that's why honesty is the number one principle. All right, because this thing is cunning, baffling, powerful, and patient. I don't know if y'all heard me. This thing is cunning, right? Sneaky, sly, subtle. Huh? Some of y'all laughing. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about? Baffling. You be in there like, what the fuck am I doing? Just got you baffled, man. I don't know about you, but I don't even know how I got to my dealer's house. I just was there. I don't even know how. And it's powerful. I don't know about you, but it whooped my ass, man. Time and time again. Time and time and time again. And I ain't bragging, man. I'm not bragging, man, but I ain't no punk. I ain't no punk. But I sure in the hell was this thing's bitch. It took it to me, man. My sponsor, he says to me, it's like making love to a gorilla. He don't say making love. He says it's like in a gorilla, right? It ain't over till the gorilla says so. Straight up. Straight up. And then when he done with you, he tell you, go sit in the corner. Until I'm ready to get that ass again. Some of you know what I'm talking about. Some of you know what I'm talking about. This thing ain't no joke. This thing ain't no joke. I would beg you to learn about this disease, man. To learn some things about this disease so you can battle it. And the truth is, you don't have to. You don't have to battle it. Let that thing go to your higher power. Ask him to take this for you. If you believe in your higher power, it can happen. I'm proof. I don't know exactly the number of recovered alcoholics and addicts, but it's astronomical now. We can't all be wrong. If you want this thing to be over, go to a power that's greater than you and ask him to take it away. And believe that it can happen, and it will. Get yourself a sponsor. Get yourself somebody that has working knowledge of that book. That book got answers in it, man. Telling you. That book got answers. Take a look at it. And the key is find somebody that has working knowledge of that book, not just any schmo Joe that want to call himself a sponsor. Somebody that actually knows what they're talking about. Okay, the last thing I want to talk about is the spiritual malady. All right? Malady meaning trouble. Right? Maladjusted. All right? Get in touch with your spirit. Have a relationship with the power greater than yourself. Okay? And let me just say this thing. The third step prayer, all right? I'll give you an analogy. The third step prayer to me is my cord, right? So you got a blender. Let me back up just a second. My dilemma is a lack of power. Right? I don't have the power to say no. I don't know how to do that. Right? So if I lack power, what do I need to stop? Anybody? It's not your question. Booyah! Booyah! Power. If I lack power, I need some, right? Yeah. Okay, so the third step prayer, and I say that every morning and every night, and probably 2 or 3 times throughout the day, is my cord, right? And I'll give it to you, and then I'm gonna sit down. It's like a blender. I got a blender. I throw all the ingredients in. I want to make a smoothie, bomb ass smoothie. I throw all the ingredients in. I hit the switch, and nothing happens. So what do I need? Power. I need some power, right? So I plug it in. I hit the switch, and whoo, there it is, right? So that third step prayer is my cord, right? That's what I plug into to get to God. From that point, I'm tapped in. I know He got me. And I let Him take care of the rest of the day for me. I just put one foot in front of the other, and there it is. All right. I want to thank God. I want to thank all you guys